Hello, this is Natisha Gupta, and today I'll be taking you through a time lapse of how I created a green wall in my own room. The dimensions of the walls are 8 meters by 3 meters. So, I started with a green base, which was a soft light green color, and it helped me with my whole green wall. And I made a rough sketch, pencil sketch directly on my wall, planning each leaf and tree placement. And after the placements, I see that I needed to fill the colors of the wall paints which I wanted to use. So I have used four colors. Two of them were the shades of green, one yellow, and one deep brown. After this, I added contrast to the leaf. After painting one leaf, I switched to more of the other leaves. I made like three leaves, and two of them are not recorded in this video. But after like completing three leaves, I have realized that it was harder to paint the background, and it wasn't easy to paint the background after placing the leaves because the blending were more difficult and the placement were hidden. So I was like, yeah, let's do the background first. Then I jumped to the background and shifted my focus towards the background, the blending techniques, and I have used an inspiration picture as you can see in my hand. After that, I added the more details and if I saw if it is working or not. Like, should I go with the background first or should I go with the leaves and the detailing of leaves first? But making the background first was more easy, so I decided that I should paint the whole background first. And after making this one detail, it was very easier. And as I have seen in my pencil sketch, what and where to place. So, yeah, it helped me. And after that, I shifted my focus again towards the background, in which I wanted the edges to be like dark side of the painting, and in the middle I wanted a light green subtle base, so it creates more focus towards the middle part. And here you can see me using a roller, and I see which color should be where. I'll just place the colors. After that, I blended the whole colors, and I saw if it's working still because I wasn't sure about this too. It was a big project for me, but then it worked. I was seriously happy in this, and then I added more details. I blended the background. I started with which color should be where, and by mixing a lot of colors, it helped me to know like what's my actual focus. After that, I painted details and leaves. I started with a single line sketch which I directly made in the wall by paints, because obviously like pencil sketches isn't for here. So I started adding details. I am here seeing how it's done. It's looking good this far at least. Then over here I'm showing you how the edges I made. I have used a round brush to make that crisp edge, because flat brushes aren't for sketches like edges. I don't like to use flat brushes at the edges because they are like not my type. So I generally use round brush, and this is how it's turning out. I was like halfway through is looking really good. So I trusted the process and I continued it further. I took a pause and I saw it's all going nicely. And but I wanted to add a few more leaves and trees because it was looking like an empty space towards the upper side. So I decided to add more leaves, which will be acting like they are backwards. They are not in the front. So I just wanted to know that it's, not shifting the focus, but also not feeling very blank. I created shadows, and with the help of yellow color, I have highlighted the features and the leaves I wanted to. As you can see in the background, there are leaves which are of brown shade and like deep green shades. I have not used much of a yellow paint in that tones because I didn't want it to highlight those parts, but that's what I have created. These are the colors I've used. After that, I wanted to shift to the left side of the wall. So over here, the right side is completed. I have used the same technique of the focus in the middle and the dark edges. After that, I have filled it with details, made a pencil, sorry, not pencil. I made normal sketch using a round brush, and then I have filled the colors. I noticed that it was easier to blend wall paints than acrylics because I generally use acrylics, but I am into wall paints now. Then I tried to create more highlights, and I wanted to give each leaf a life of its own. So I added more colors, and not like colors which will be like very harsh to the leaf, but which will give him or the leaf the more highlights. After that, I added a lot of leaves and textures in the background. I wanted it to look like complete, not even a single space to be feel like it's empty or it's not done. So I just created and made some few leaves. After that, I have added more trees and bushes. After completing the most of the part, then I added a tree on the left side, and you can see the real time video here. It was a really long process, and it was a special request from my parents, like to add an owl on the branch of the tree because because an owl symbolizes wisdom, and it was also going with the theme of my painting, so I said why not. At this time, I was really proud of my project. Here you can see how I'm painting the owl. Like I'm using a really thin round brush for making its feathers, and I'm using a white paint. Also, you can see the real time videos in the between. Like it is a tedious project and it's really time consuming. But I enjoyed the whole part of it and I didn't even regret it for a second. It was one of the most amazing projects in my entire life, and I'm super proud of it. And honestly, this is the most satisfying part where you can remove the tape and you can see the result. Like, it is really, really finished. At this top, I don't think I've made a mistake. And after that, after peeling every tape from every edges, the final result is revealed. Here are some mid scenes like how the tree is created, but the whole wall is green and the tree was alone looking very brown. So, in that tree, I added a money plant type of leaves so that it wouldn't look brown. And here is the tool I'm using. You can see it's a roller. I'm hoping that most of you are aware of it. This is my real time speed. Thank you very much for being a part of this journey. and wish you all the very best if you're making one. Have a good day.